What up, Gemini? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini. And for those of you that are new, I start off with channeled messages straight from Spirit, straight from Source, and then I'll pull some cards. I am a twin flame in union. I'm the divine masculine within my connection, and Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot is my divine feminine, just to get that out of the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it, because listen, let's just do it, Gemini. So I want to tell you a little bit how I was feeling, and then we'll get into the channeled messages, and then we'll pull some cards. So what I was feeling from you, Gemini, I almost said Genevieve, was like almost like a lack of motivation in a way. For some of you, maybe a little bit scattered in the mental space, a little like scattered with your energy, and maybe for some of you, you're having to put a lot of focus in the external on a lot of different things. A lot of different things need your focus, so that could be the reason why there's like this scattered energy in the mind space. Some of you are really having a difficult time like making decisions for which, you know, it is Mercury retrograde, so like good luck with that. Like but like some of you are kind of struggling to make a decision because of all like the scattered energy and your own interpretation, your own perceptions maybe getting in the way and blocking you from like the path that you're really looking for, the path that aligns with you. And I was also feeling just like I wanted to come do this video, and I was like, oh, I'll do it in a minute. Oh, I'll do it in a minute. I would get up to come do the video, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. And like sometimes Spirit does that when they know I'm going to do a video. They'll like kind of put me in the energy so that I can experience a bit of it and really be a clear channel for you guys, clear messenger for you guys. And like that's kind of the energy I was picking up on, where it's like I want to do all these things. I want to, you know, express my passion. I want to bring the passion that I found within me to the surface and into a physical form, you know. But there's just like something getting in the way, right? It's kind of how it felt. I do feel like it is your own self kind of getting in the way, your own perception of your circumstances, your own perception of yourself that kind of gets in the way a little bit. But we're going to go into that. Spirit did want to do it a little bit differently today, so I just wanted to start off by like letting y'all know what I was feeling intuitively and in my body. And I did feel a little bit of like anxiety, but it's not like you're anxious about something. It's just like you feel a pressure, like there's this pressure to do something, but you don't know what to do. So there's like a little bit of like, there. So today I'm gonna do the channel messages, and then Spirit actually gave me a specific spread for you guys. It's like 3 different spreads. We'll see how that plays out. So with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up. So the first thing that came through for you guys while I was meditating on your energy, tapping into the energy, is like a build-up frustration, right? Like that anxiety in the belly. It may not come across as anxiety for all of you guys. That's what I'm getting. It may not come across as like, oh, I'm anxious, I'm not okay, I have anxiety, I don't feel safe. It's not really coming across like that. It's coming across more as like overwhelm. Like for some of you, you really found or activated a piece of your soul that shows you your passions and, you know, kind of like your mission work in this world, whether that be videos, tarot, painting, like dancing, singing, being a channel for twin flames, like whatever that is, you've like awakened this piece of yourself that's very essential to your mission here. But like I said, it's like something kind of is getting in the way, or there's just not this clear path for you, right? And like it's just kind of built up a little frustration, because every time you go to sit down and like express or like be the conduit for what's going on inside of you and really bringing what is within you, what you've found within you, out to the surface and into reality, it's like you kind of get overwhelmed because it's scattered, or you don't know how to bring this out of yourself. You don't know what people are going to think. You're like trying to figure it all out before even doing it, which is stressful and overwhelming in itself, right? So that's where that like frustration is coming from. And if you haven't really been able to identify the frustration or the anxiety, like really sit with yourself. I'm feeling something in the throat chakra too. That didn't even start until I got up here. Feels like my throat is very dry. I need some water. Hold on. Whoops. So you may be doing some throat chakra clearing, and I feel like some of you are a little bit frustrated, irritated, overwhelmed, because like you feel the potential within you, but when you go to express it, it's like you lose your words, you lose your train of thought, your throat fucking closes up on you. Maybe you get a little nervous or like whatever, right? But this frustration this frustration is stemming from like the untapped potential and wanting to serve. You have to give me a second. My throat's fucking me up. Oh my god. So some teas would be really good for you, Gemini. Drinking some hot tea, some warm like lemon water, or just lemon water in general. Can y'all please fix my throat so I can do this video? Because like every breath that I take, there's like a tickle on my throat, and my throat feels like really dry. Gemini, the struggle is real. So let me try to do this again. So there's this built up of frustration, right? And the frustration isn't coming from your inability to do what you're wanting to do. The frustration is like stemming from the untapped potential. You feel the potential. You've awakened the potential within you. You've awakened your power. And like you're really wanting to serve. You're wanting to direct that inner passion into the world. And that inner passion and love, but it's just like something is getting in your way, And for some of you, like not being able to really ground this into your masculine energy, where that frustration is coming from is because you feel the potential, you feel the passion, you feel what you're capable of, but it just keep missing the mark, and you're not really getting what you want on a 3D level, like whether that be money, whether it's a business, or you're starting a channel. There's not a lot of people. Maybe you posted something and like no one's giving it any attention, no one's seeing you, right? And it's just like leaving you in this energy of like, I want more, I deserve more, give me more, spirit, give me more, universe, I feel it within me, why can't you give it to me, right? So then the energy switched up a little bit here. And thank y'all for being patient with me, because listen, that's a little better. So then the energy switched up a little bit, and we're gonna get into, so let me tell y'all the 3 spreads. The 3 spreads are spread on your current energy, a spread on the past energy that's still influencing you, and then how to empower you with this energy, how to work with this energy. So there's this energy of like avoidance, and I feel like for some of you, you're not even aware that you're doing it, okay? There's like this avoidance energy, and like really wanting to serve, really wanting to show up for the collective, show up for yourself, but it's just like kind of avoiding it at the same time because you're not sure how or who or why or when or where, And there's also an interesting energy that popped up around like competition And I really feel like you guys are comparing yourself to other people. Like, say you want to be a tarot reader and you find my channel and you're like, oh wow, like she's really good at what she does. She knows how to create her own spread. She knows how to channel. She knows how to do all this. And you're like comparing yourself to people and basically shutting yourself down before you even give yourself the opportunity to shine, you know? And then for some of you, there is a little bit of jealousy hidden there. And they're making me feel like this stems from your childhood. I don't know if some of you were, you know, like the middle child, or if some of you are the younger child or the older child that was forgotten, but something like for some of you, it was like civil rivalry where like your brothers and sisters always got praise over you. Meanwhile, you're the one that like was creative, unique, unconditional love, untapped potential. But I feel like the reason that your parents gave the kid, your brother and sister, more attention was because they're the ones that actually needed it. Maybe they were the ones that were sick more often. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like whatever it was. But either way, there was, you know, a lack of appreciating you, acknowledging you, right? So that's kind of getting in the way with this too. That's getting in the way of your progression forward. And kind of how it's turned around is instead of your parents not acknowledging you, you kind of learn to like hide a little bit, Gemini, and blend in, stay behind the scenes, be the quiet one. And the first step, the first thing that's coming through for you guys with this energy is to start acknowledging self, acknowledge the fears, acknowledge the insecurities, acknowledge the overwhelm, acknowledge how it feels in your body when you go to practice, you know, your passion. Just really start to be self-aware and acknowledging. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm so sorry, Gemini. Thank y'all for being so patient, but like I had to go get some freaking lemon water. I was having a really hard time projecting my voice, trying to give these messages. Like every time I tried to put some like projection, some energy behind what I was saying, I'm sure y'all can feel the energy, the shift in the energy. But like every time I went to like really get passionate and into the messages and like into the energy, my throat chakra kept blocking me, and like I had to get that out the way so that I can serve you guys and like really show up. So thank y'all again for being so patient. So while I was getting some lemon water, is this how y'all feel, Gemini? Like, oh my god, this is it's almost torture, like shit. Because I have everything that I need to say. I know exactly what I need to say. I got the messages down pat. I know the energy behind it. I know what energy to put behind the messages. And like my own body is not letting me, you know, like that's how it feels. Almost, some of you might feel like a victim of circumstances, a victim of your body. But I did have a message come through while I was getting my lemon water. And back to the siblings thing. So for some of you, you felt very responsible for your brother or sister for whatever reason. And you always showed up for them, gave them what they needed, nurtured them, looked out for them, make sure that they were good, looked after them at school, helped them with their homework, like whatever it may be. But it was almost like having to be that mother, father figure for your brother and sister at times. Again, you went without. I keep getting that energy of like Gemini has always gone without, you know? So that may be where like the competition and jealousy comes from. And here's the thing, you guys, even though we would gladly help our brother and sister, and we do it because we love them and we want to see them happy, there's also a part of us, an inner child, that does feel neglected, that does not feel good enough, because meanwhile you're nurturing and giving them everything that they need to sustain and to feel good and to feel motivated and inspired and evolve also mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? You help them with all of that, but meanwhile, like, you were very neglected in that aspect. So, like, for one, giving that to yourself, but two, recognizing that even though you did that and had no problem doing that and would do it 100 times over, there is a part of the inner child that is envious of that, because you never received that love, that nurturing, that support, that motivation, that inspiration from the people you loved, right? And for some of you, the jealousy energy is a little bit different. So for some of you, I'm getting a lot of different messages today, which I love. Thank you all for coming through. But some of you, it stems from like that childhood thing, right? And then for some of you, the jealousy thing is, I feel like for some of you, you have a partner or someone that you, like a love interest, someone that you're interested in pursuing emotionally or whatever, and like there's this competition energy of like needing to show out for this person to see you and choose you, right? And also I feel like some of you may be getting negative energy sent to you because like whoever your competitor is for this person, or whoever your competitor is for this job, whoever your competitor is for this passion you're deciding to pursue, dance, art, singing, videos, YouTube, whoever your competition is, some of them are envious of you, jealous of you, because they see your light. They see how powerful you are, right? And some of you may really be getting some negative energy sent to you because of that. So, remember to clear your energy field. Remember to take time to nurture yourself and go within so that you know when an energy comes in that isn't yours, right? Spiritual attack, if you want to go there. And this competitor, like, they want what you have. Okay, you have this pink heart chakra, this light, this purity about you. That's the thing, Gemini. You can't fake authenticity, and the energy of unconditional love that emanates from you is undeniable. People fucking feel it. Like, it moves mountains. It's powerful. It's inspiring. It's intimidating to some, right? And like, there are people that are like jealous of your gifts, jealous of your purity and your ability to just show up so authentic. I'm getting emotional. It's very beautiful, your energy. Here's the catch though, Gemini. You haven't fully seen your own light yet, which is exciting. I feel like it's exciting because once you really get that mirror of how powerful you are, that mirror of how much your energy changes the world when you show up in front of people, like, it's so inspiring and it's so powerful. It's so empowering to you and to other people to see you owning your passion, owning your energy, owning your gifts, right? And I can't wait till you get to see that light. Hopefully I can be that for you, right? But it's really beautiful energy, Gemini, and you just got to start to acknowledge yourself, whether you're the one with the childhood jealousy, competition avoidance, or whether you're the one with like the business or starting a new passion, jealousy, avoidance, competition. The contributing, the main theme, whether which side you're on, is really learning and practicing acknowledging yourself. So now we're going to switch it up a little bit more. There was quite a few channeled messages for you guys, and sorry it took me so long to be able to like boom get up in here. But yeah, so here's the thing, Gemini. Whatever you are pursuing, whatever you are passionate about, this awakened passion within you, this awakened wanting to serve, oh, I love it. It's fucking beautiful. Your weakness, Gemini, is you're trying to be too realistic. Like, you know how you do, Gemini, okay? I ain't gonna call y'all out, but the needing to be realistic is your weakness right now with this energy. The logic and reason, right? The analytical mind. It may not be the best way in pursuing your passions and your dreams, right? And logic, reason, it's a little imbalanced. Your mental space is a little imbalanced, and because you are depending on your logic and reason and your analytical mind to figure out how to bring this, birth this passion into reality, it's leaning more into control, right? So invite some surrender in there. Surrender the analytical mind. Surrender your perceptions of your circumstances. Surrender how you think that it should be done, and really just get present with your heart space and let your heart guide you. And not that logic and reason is a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's one of your gifts, right? But Spirit's pushing you out of your comfort zone when it comes to pursuing your passion, right? It's time to evolve. They're activating some shit within you. Things are changing. And for some of you, you've relied on logic and reason. Like, logic and reason has been your foundation for a lot of success in your life. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing, well, why fix it if it isn't broke? Well, it may not be broke, but it can always be evolved. There is unlimited, untapped potential within you, Gemini. Don't ever settle for just success. Don't ever settle for like what happened in the past. You know, allow your consciousness to evolve. Allow the experience of success to evolve. Oh, that's so beautiful. So, you know, just remember, when it comes to this energy, you got to step out of your comfort zone, baby. You got to let the guard down. You got to let the control mechanisms down, the defense mechanisms, right? You got to let all that shit go and get real present with the uncharted territory. So for some of you, you also have a pattern of building others up, okay? Which sounds like a really beautiful thing, and it is. And you're so beautiful for being that way. And, you know, your agile mind has really helped motivate many people over the years, right? People come to you with their problems because you're just one of those people that can just like see very clearly how to problem solve, how to navigate, how to, you know, create. And now, how this energy is playing within you is really learning to build yourself up through your heart space, not through your mind, right? The mind can be a tool, right? But the mind can also limit your potential. So getting into your heart space and releasing all the personal ideas about yourself to be able to find motivation, to be able to find the path that you're seeking. You know, have you ever noticed, like, I'm sure you've asked yourself this, like, why does it seem so easy to help others with their problems, but using the same tactics upon myself oftentimes leaves me feeling defeated? You know what I mean? It's like I can solve people's problems so easily, but when it comes to me and like things that I really take personally and things that I'm really passionate about, I block myself, or there's a block, or something gets in my way. I get in my own way. I'm my own worst enemy. I keep getting in my way because of my mind. And I don't know what to do with that, because my mind has been my most successful tool in this world. And when it comes to success, and some of you are having a really hard time surrendering the mind's control and just really getting in your heart space and letting your heart and higher self guide you. So like, you really have to practice, Gemini, when it comes to this energy. You have to learn how to detach, right? Because when it comes to our personal achievement, when it comes to our personal success, when it comes to our personal appearance, when it comes to, you know, our personal passion, our work, our business. We have high expectations for ourselves, right? And if and we also, because of that high expectation, we attach to it's got to be done this way, kind of like a perfectionist, right? Control. And control can come across so misconstrued. It's not a bad thing, right? But there are times and there are laws to this universe, and one of the laws is a law of balance. And even though something served you at one point, you have to go to the other side and balance that energy out and be neutral, right? And just learning to detach from your own self-imposed ideas, becoming detached from your own self-imposed point of view, becoming detached from self-imposed limitations, and really just allowing your heart to guide you instead of using your mind to interpret what the heart is saying, okay? And the last thing from the channel messages is your only limitation is your own fear of failure. And for some of you, fear of success, you know, fear of success can be intimidating, and fear of failure can be defeating. And because of that fear of failure, that fear of success, there's an attachment that's there, and that attachment is blocking you from being able to just be, from being able to hear your heart and what it's telling you to do, from being able to clearly see the path that your heart is calling you to, your higher self is calling you to. That attachment blocks your ability to hear Spirit's messages from your higher self. And it really leaves you with that attachment. If you don't detach, that attachment is going to lead you into overanalyzing instead of just being, okay? Wow. I'm so sad right now. I had to get up to get some water. Oh my God, I feel how y'all feel, Gemini, because it's just like I got everything that I need and I can't get it together. Like, I just went through the rest of all the channeled messages. Beautiful messages came out as I'm reading it. And then I look down and see that I'm not even recording. I'm so upset. But like that's where y'all are, Gemini. It's just like boom, wall, boom, nope, not gonna go that way. Nope, detour, detour, detour. And the key to it all, Gemini, is when you keep hitting those walls, detach. Detach, detach, detach. I was just talking about that actually before I noticed that I wasn't even recording. Detach and like don't go into the negative emotion. Don't go into like, oh my fucking God, like I feel so defeated right now because so many beautiful things just came out of my mouth for you guys and I didn't even get it. And like I want to feel bad about it. I want to be pissed off about it. I want to be kind of sad about it. But it's just like, I detach. I don't need to hold on to that. You know what I mean? The messages that Spirit needs for y'all, I know that they'll come out, and just like surrendering, right? That's a key to this energy for you, Gemini. Surrender, surrender, detach, detach. I'm going to say that again. That's how important it is. Surrender, surrender, detach, detach. If you can get a notebook, Gemini, or a sticky note, put it in your car, put it on your mirror, put it in the bathroom with the words surrender and detach, it'll help you so much in anchoring in listening to your heart space. So with that being said, I'm not really sure where I ended and where I need to begin, but I went to go get some water because like I noticed that like I couldn't even project. I could not even project my energy. I'm sure that y'all can feel the energy shift from when I paused it into now and the change in frequency in my throat chakra. So like I had to go get some lemon water. And when I went to go get some water, another message for you guys came in. And this is relating to the siblings. I feel like for some of you, you felt responsible for your brother or sister. You felt very responsible for them, and you nurtured them, you built them up, you motivated them, you inspired them, you loved them, you gave them baths, you fed them dinner. Like in one way or another, you helped them with homework. Like you felt responsible for them, and like because of that, the thing is, whether we would do those things for our siblings 100 times over, right? We would do it over and over and over again without a single complaint. But the thing is, there is an inner child within you that is a little jealous, feels a little compared, feels a little unworthy. Why am I not good enough to get this nurturing, to get this love, for my loved ones to motivate me, to see me, to acknowledge me, to love me, right? And Spirit just wants you to have a little bit of awareness that that might be there, and that that's okay. Don't judge it, and don't be afraid to go into it, because you have created a judgment already that you love taking care of them. You wouldn't take it back for anything. That can be very true, but the other side can be true too, where that inner child did feel neglected at times. That inner child within you didn't get what they needed, right? And for some of you, the jealousy energy comes up a little bit differently. So for some of you, there's a jealousy energy in play. There is the scenario with the inner child and your brothers and sisters, and then there's an energy of like wanting to create a business, competition at work, competition with a romantic partner, competition with your new love interest. Like there's some kind of competition there, energy there. And man, I hate that I didn't get these messages. Man, they were so beautiful. I like detach, I surrender, detach. I'm being y'all's mirror right now. I hope y'all see this shit, because I'm like a little bit salty. A little bit salty. I surrender. So like when it comes to this, whether it's a business, a love interest, or whatever, there is somebody that is jealous of you, Gemini. They're jealous of your authenticity. They're jealous of your power. They're jealous of your wisdom. They're jealous of your gifts. They're jealous of your abilities. They're jealous of your talents. They're jealous of your fucking swag, baby. They are jealous of you. Your competition to them, right? And if you may be feeling a little bit of negative energy at times, this is why meditation and energy work with self and going within is really beneficial, because some people may be sending a little negative energy towards you, right? And if you acknowledge self, if you go within and do that energy work and do that nurturing, connect to your higher self, connect to your inner child, connect to your feminine, connect to your masculine, then you can acknowledge when an energy comes in that is not yours, and you can command it out of your space. And this person, whether it's a job or whatever, fill in the blank, they're jealous of you because they see you as a threat. They see you as like you powerful, right? Like you're freaking powerful and inspirational and unique and beautiful and wise and pure. That's the main thing with you, Gemini. There is something about you, that pink heart chakra. Like there's a purity that you come from, and people can feel it. People see your light. People are inspired by who you are. People are inspired by the things that you say. You know what I mean? And there are people that are jealous because they don't want you to get chosen over them. And they want what you have, right? And the funny thing is, Gemini, you haven't even fully seen your own light yet, right? You have all these things that you're trying to pursue, these things that you want to do, these passions. You know what I mean? Like you got all this shit flowing within you, and you're not even allowing yourself to like show up because you're afraid of like failure, or afraid to be judged, or afraid of success. Meanwhile, like there are people that are freaking intimidated by how powerful and pure and authentic you are. And you haven't even seen your own light yet, baby. I can't wait for you guys to see your own light. Hopefully I can be a reflective mirror to how beautiful and talented and creative. And for some of you, you're freaking brilliant. The Gemini energy, you're just so freaking smart, Gemini. And I feel like for some of you though, like the childhood scenario people, I feel like some of y'all got used to hiding your talents, hiding your capabilities, hiding your truths, hiding your passion, hiding like your energy. You got used to dimming your light for someone else at the sake for the benefit of someone else, right? And like I feel like some of you are really learning to like take up space. Walk into a room and own the room, own your energy, own how powerful you are, Gemini. See your own light, baby, okay? There's so many messages that I already did. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. Oh my god. Okay. So your weakness right now, Gemini, is trying to be realistic. That is your weakness right now. Using logic and reason. I'm trying to remember if I did this already because I honestly don't know. So I'm just going to go through it kind of shortly. Surrender. I surrender. Spirit. So when it comes to pursuing your passion, Gemini, okay, when it comes to pursuing this newfound passion, the self-realization, your mission work, your service work, when it comes to pursuing that, logic and reason may not serve you when it comes to pursuing your dreams and passions. Not right now. And I feel like that's kind of difficult for some of you because logic and reason has been your foundation for many successes in the past, but you're being called to step out of your comfort zone, Gemini, and really balance out your energy because you have used logic and reason in your analytical mind to bring so much success in your life. It's a little bit imbalanced to where that logic and reason has turned into a control mechanism, a way to control the outcome, and instead of really harnessing the potential that is within you, you're going off of past experiences, past successes, and really trying to like just do it the same way instead of reinventing yourself. And because you've used logic and reason for so long for success, it's time to step out of your comfort zone and move into your heart, trusting your intuition. And, for some of you, you also have a pattern of building others up. Like your agile mind has helped so many people over the years. Your ability to problem solve and to help and to fix has helped motivate a lot of people over the years. But for you, Gemini, have you ever noticed that you can solve other people's problems like so easily? You can like find a solution, you know how to help, you know how to create, you know how to build a business, you like can figure it out like that. But when it comes to yourself and your personal achievements, there's a little bit of control there. There's a little bit of like needing every detail, like a perfectionist in a way, needing to follow the specific formula for success, and that's just not going to work this time. It's kind of time to let go of what was and to really birth that potential and evolution within you. Really allow yourselves, like surrender the formula from the past and really give yourself the ability to experience success differently, to experience an evolved version of success, And when it comes to mastering this energy, Gemini, like you're going to have to take all of your personal ideas about yourself and so you're going to have to take all your personal ideas about yourself to be able to find the motivation. You're going to have to detach the formula for success. You're going to have to detach this is what's worked in the past. You're going to have to detach the reason. You're going to have to detach from the logic. You're going to have to detach from the control, the perfectionist, right? You're going to have to surrender that control to be able to find that motivation to put your dreams in action, to be able to clearly see the path that you are seeking, right? And, you know, for some of you, it's like, since it is so easy for you to like problem solve for other people, like when it comes to your own personal achievements, you know, there's a high expectation. You set the bar really high for yourself. And like I said, there's also that perfectionist energy and that controlling energy where it's like it has to be this way, you know, instead of letting it flow. It's very controlled flow. Okay. And when you go to harness this newfound passion, it's just not working. Like something's getting in the way, and it's your own attachment to needing it to be and look and feel a certain way, to follow a certain path, when you're being called to surrender and really allow your heart to guide you, surrendering the mind's perception, because the mind has limitations, the heart does not. And instead of trying to interpret what the heart is saying through your mind, surrender the mind and just listen to your heart and let that guide you. Let your intuition guide you, your higher self guide you. And then the path to your dreams, the path to pursue your passions will become very, very clear. Okay? And, you know, the last thing that I got for you guys is your only limitation, Gemini, is your own fear of failure. And for some of you, your own fear of success. Like, it's intimidating. You intimidate yourself, Gemini. And if that's the thing, if you keep finding these attracting people that see you as competition, that are intimidated by you, that are fearful of your success, that are encouraging your failure, you know what I mean, that are sending negative energy, look within you and, do I intimidate myself? Am I intimidated by success? Am I intimidated by fear? And here's the thing, for some of you, I just got the message, like for some of you, you're so used to using your mind instead of your heart that like the overwhelm of being a perfectionist and like seeing your perfection way of controlling success manifest, it like gives you this reward in your mind, like the chemicals in our mind, like when we're overwhelmed or frustrated, or like I'm doing this video and I start to feel like defeated because like I had already done all of it and I had to do it again and I didn't know if I was going to do it as beautiful or say it as perfect, or you know what I mean? And like that's how some of you feel when you go to focus on yourself and like focus on directing the energy of your passion. It's like you start to feel defeated because like you keep getting blocked, you know? And it's going to take a lot of detaching, Gemini. Detaching from your own self-imposed ideas, detaching from your own self-imposed point of view, detaching from your self-imposed limitations, and just really surrendering to your own frequency. Your mind is not your frequency, it's not your sovereignty. It is a tool, it is a program. The only way to find your true authenticity, the purity that you already are and speak from a lot of the times, even though you don't see your own light, other people do. That purity that you speak from, it does not come from your mind. That success that you brought into your life, it didn't really come from your mind. It came from you interpreting what the heart is saying with your mind. But that's still limiting, Gemini. It's still limiting. So if you can detach from all your personal self-imposed ideas, point of views, limitations, you know, if you can detach from all that and really just listen to your heart straight up, Show up in your heart space. Show up in uncharted territory. Show up outside of your comfort zone and allow yourself to, like, this is fucking scary. Face it, you know? Allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone and be a little scared. Feel a little unorganized, right? Allow yourself to do that. And just, like, let your heart guide you, okay? So yeah, that's what I got. And I'm not gonna do a spread. I might do one tomorrow or something, but I'm just gonna get these messages out for today. Gemini, that was one interesting ride that you guys just took me on. For those of you that might not know, I'm a Gemini moon, so I feel you. But wow, yeah, that was an interesting reading. I love you guys. Drop a like, it really helps out my channel. Drop some comments, let me know how these messages resonate for you guys. I might come on and do like a live spread for you guys, but this is enough for tonight. I hope you enjoy your messages from spirit. Everything I do it all for you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you, Gemini. Thank you for your service. Empress of Duality, out.